space age. Gather round, let's sing to the void. Come orbit round the banjo. Set your space gun to enjoy. Ain't you heard down there is some nice software, but there ain't no vents where we have no air. Come have a grand old time in the space age. Gather round, let's sing to the void. Come on, boys.
Everybody, welcome to Grand Old Time in the Space Age. I am Cascade Cody. Today we are here with Kaizen. Take it away.
All right.
Surround yourself with the people who love you, all the people who remember you young. Surround yourself with the people who show you how to be better. Man alive is the way I'm going. There ain't a dead man who knows my name. Only rows of crows on children's shoulders. We get older, down the line at the family table, made by hand from the family tree. Roots and shoots in search of water. Ha, 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 time is endless and time is finite and time is endless and time is water. Surround yourself with the people who love you, all the people who remember you young. Surround yourself with the people who show you how to be better. Man alive is the way I'm going. There ain't a dead man who knows my name. Only rows of crows on children's shoulders. We get older, down the line at the family table, made by hand from the family tree. Roots and shoots in search of water. Time is endless and time is finite. Time is endless and time is water. In all the ways we resemble our fathers, all the ways we fail ourselves, all the ways we keep on moving forward to be better. Shooting moons like there's no tomorrow, I count stars like the first one born, leaving marks in sons and daughters. We get older, down the line at the family table, made by hand from the family tree. Roots and shoots in search of water, in search of water, in search of water, in search of water, to be better, in search of water, get over there, in search of water, to be better, in search of water. Ha ha ha! Time, ha ha ha, is endless in time. Time is finite. Time, ha ha ha, is endless in time. Time is water. Surround yourself with the people who love you, all the people who remember you young. Surround yourself, people who show you how to be better. Man alive is the way I'm going. There ain't a dead man who knows my name. Only rows of crows on children's shoulders. We get older, and the line at the family table, made by hand from the family tree, roots and shoots in search of water. Ha ha ha! Time, ha ha ha, is endless in time. Time is water. Time, ha ha ha, is endless in time. Time is finite.
Woo! Kaizen, Man Alive is what that tune is called.
It is.
We got Chris, Doug, Anna, and John. Thank you guys for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Tell us a little.
Excited to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited to have you here. Oh man, tell me where that song comes from a little bit.
Well, it's kind of a middle-aged tune, maybe. It's a little bit. It's a perspective song, looking forward, looking backward. I like the way the kind of the shout lyrics stand out. To be better, just try to be better.
Yeah.
We're getting older, and
Yeah.
then the kind of a exploration of time, I guess.
Yeah.
Concept of time. And
Man Alive is the way I'm going in search of water. Be better.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I love all of the notions of growing in that tune, and that seems to be kind of a theme throughout your writing.
Yeah,
It's like how do you grow as a person?
that's right.
And,
Yep.
Kind of like how your music. You seem to. I'm assuming you're the songwriter here, right, Chris?
I am indeed.
Yeah, and throughout a lot of your projects, you see how a musical. What am I looking for? What's the word I'm looking for here? Well, like a band. How a band forms, it has to evolve in order to keep going.
That's right.
And I really feel a lot of those themes in that song. So let's start at the beginning, though. How is this formation formed? How did
This
that
band?
start? Yeah.
Well, I mean, Doug and John and I have been in a band called the Fieldboats forever.
Yeah.
And our best friend buddy Kevin moved to Boulder
Oh.
last spring, and so
It seems like Washingtonians either stay in Washington or move to Colorado.
Yeah,
It seems
yeah,
to be
yeah,
like a
yeah.
thing.
yeah, and so we were kind of left, a ship without a rudder there for a minute, and ship without a banjo.
Ship without
Yeah,
a
same thing. But the Fieldboats have been living on a mantra of Kaizen forever. We all have jobs and kiddos and all kinds of other things we're doing, and so if we could get just a little bit better each week,
Right.
eventually we'd be okay. And so Kaizen was just kind of like, well, let's see what we can do with the three of us.
Yeah.
And Doug started adopting his mech suit. So he moved from bass to his mech suit. And yeah. Yeah. And anyway, and then and Anna and I used to play with her dad in another group, the Chris Aiken band. We recorded an EP kind of just coming out of COVID. called COVID Tried to Kill My Band.
Yeah, I saw that on the
And,
online when I was doing my research.
And then so we had this trio thing going, and I was like, man, if we could get Anna to come rip with us, we'd be doing something well. So yeah, we've been in this configuration since fall, and man,
it seems to be coming together all right.
It's gelling.
I mean, the meaning of Kaizen, because a lot
Yeah.
of people don't know, is just continual improvement.
Ah,
Yeah.
there we are. So what I'm catching it already without even knowing what's going on.
Yep.
We definitely have our Kaizen moment.
Yeah.
And then,
Yep.
so to name the band that, just it sort of sets the tone.
I'll tell you what.
It's fun to say.
I'm
you know?
curious. The keyboard and the harmonica, was that the combination you just woke up one night from a
A fever dream.
from a fever dream? And
Before Kevin left, we were starting to integrate, and you can hear some of that transition on our album, on the Fieldboats album.
Kevin had a mech suit of his own.
He did.
So.
Yeah.
Kevin was actually the mech suit guy, and then I was playing bass, and then he and I had a project together as well.
okay.
So we were playing on the side as well.
I
so with Ableton and all that sort of thing. So so that's how it sort of came into this.
Nice.
reality.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I absolutely love it. We're gonna get going here on the next tune, Collider.
Collider.
Yeah.
Turn it off and set down.
So demanding.
And I don't need a doctor, I got Instagram. And I don't take insurance, take a gasoline can. And I'll retire when I'm dead. I'll cover Bob Dylan from my big brass bed. And the 21st century, it doesn't seem to be meant for me. Some collider out in France, a punched our ticket to the big boy dance. World we knew is gone for good. In the rear view mirror, childhood. And the 21st century, it doesn't seem to be meant for me. Give us an EMP. Make a human of me. Give us an EMP. Come on, make me bleed. And I don't need a doctor, I got WebMD. It's the algorithm, baby, that's been killing me. And I'll retire when I'm dead. I cover Bob Dylan from my big brass bed. There's some collider out in France. They punched our ticket to the big boy dance. The world we knew is gone for good. In the rear view mirror, childhood. And the 21st century, it doesn't seem to be meant for me. And the 21st century, it doesn't seem to be meant for me. Give us an EMP. Make a human of me now. Come us in the MP. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Some collider out in France, it punched our ticket to the big boy dance.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't need a doctor. I got Instagram. I love that. That says so much.
Yeah,
I mean,
what does
that's
it say to you?
It's just a commentary on our society. I'd say
Yeah.
a term from the collective truth to isolationism via the hive mind, right?
Yeah, that's right.
We, we get sucked into our own worlds via our feeds, by the algorithms that come to us, and it's supposed to be connecting.
That's
But
right. Yeah.
we get our own personal sense of entertainment, and therefore our own personal sense of identity, and now we're more divided than ever.
Right.
Right? Is
Right.
that what that's what I took from the song?
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's commentary. I've been hanging out in, I don't know, kind of technology. I've got kids that are growing
Yeah.
up in a different world than I am, and that
Right.
song's a lot about that. Like,
Oh yeah.
the world I knew is gone for good.
Yeah.
Rear view mirror childhood.
Yeah.
Um,
I was probably one of the last kids. I was born in '91, so I remember the library still had the index cards.
when were
right?
you born?
89.
89. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was a kid. The library didn't have the computers and all that.
Still have the Dewey Decibel System.
Yeah, man.
Decimal.
Just
They do
Well,
they
they
still?
still use it. Yeah.
Maybe we should.
Yeah.
You should have a Dewey Decibel System.
You know, I always hated it. The library should be organizing things by height. If the book is yeah, no, by height, just by height. You know what I mean? All the same size books should be on the shelf next to each. Just so it looks better.
You have the same, so organize them by sizes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Height.
That's how you organize?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's how we all organize.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that. Why not?
What does your personal library look like?
It's pretty messy. I'm not going by size. It's more like chronological, like what I'm reading now, what I want to read next, and like kind of. It's like I don't know.
What are you reading now?
The Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
It's really thick. It's taking me some time, but
Yeah.
it's just jeez. It's taking me forever, but I need to go on vacation or something so I can finish it.
All right. What literature has affected you the most as a writer today? How does it affect your music?
Literature.
Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, I read a lot of biographies.
Okay.
I like reading about songwriters and kind of what inspired them. So I read a lot of just music biographies.
Right.
The Keith Richards one was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The Bruce Springsteen one. Doug and I went to Bruce last November, so
Nice.
we riding high from that.
Nice. Is he
yeah.
falling into the folk stuff more now, or is he?
He's
playing
doing
his
everything,
hits
man.
too?
He played
Yeah.
for 3 hours
Wow.
and just did not stop. He
Ugh.
sang hard, like first song to last song.
Yeah.
He's like 90.
No, he's like 70.
He's
He's like 105.
105. He played for 3 hours.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I take little lines from like all kinds of stuff though. Like
Yeah.
I'll read like mystery fiction
Yeah.
and find stuff that I find
And I
interesting.
noticed that about your music. You're a very anecdotal writer. You like phrases.
I do like phrases.
Particular phrases.
Yeah. I like words.
What is it? What do I have here? Made the ham from the family tree. Mm-hmm. Stuff like that.
I have a
Just
lot of
little
family tree
earworms.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
This next tune, Rather Be.
Yeah.
What? Give us the introduction to that one. How do you come up with this guy?
Well, this song's about the crossroads everybody comes to, I think, sometimes where you have to choose whether you'd rather be liked or to be known for real. And that's a hard choice.
Yeah.
because it's vulnerable.
Yeah.
And so this song is about that choice.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll take it away. We're excited to hear it.
Ready?
Yep.
And if I'm doing nothing, I'm doing it with you. And that's like doing something worth doing twice through and through. You know it's easier to keep a thing than it is to find it new. And if I'm doing nothing, you know me, I'm doing it with you. Empty as a pocket, without a screen to view. Easier to look away than it is to face the truth. The news, yeah, you're not liked for you, 'cause you're not known for you. Easier to look away than it is to face the truth. The news, rather be liked than to be known. Rather be liked than to be known. Rather be liked than be known for real. Rather be liked than to be known. And if I'm doing something, I'm doing it alone. And that's like doing nothing, even though I got this edge in my tone. You know it's easier to change a thing than it is to leave it alone. If I'm doing something, you know me, I'm doing it alone. Rather be liked than to be known. Rather be liked than to be known. Rather be liked than be unknown for real. Rather be liked than to be known. Don't you give yourself away. Don't you give yourself away. You can be known. You can be unknown for real. Don't you give yourself away. You can be known. You can be known. You can be known.
Boy. So tell me about the moment that song, you knew you had to write that one.
Well, I don't know. The theme was kind of cooking, and that song came out really fast. Actually, there was just something like that little bit was kind of like all it took to kind of like get it rolling.
Uh-huh.
So then the A part was there, and it took a little more to figure out that part. But it wrote pretty fast. We were still on Lopez when I wrote that song.
How long have
So-
you been off island?
Since 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
You moved during COVID.
Actually, right before.
Right before.
Yeah, it was like the weirdest time to move.
I bet. I moved during COVID.
Did you?
So, yeah, I moved from Yakima over to Richland, Washington. It was a weird time.
It was a weird time.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, we arrived in town and it was like, oh.
Everybody's
boy.
guards are
Yeah,
up.
It was weird.
You know, it's time to make new friends. How are you going to make new friends?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
It's like, hi. Yeah. Yeah. It was a weird time, but we made the most of it.
Yeah.
Kids settled into school and all that, and it was strange for everybody. So
So your kids, they're younger?
Well, they're 17 and 14. Gonna be 14 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that had to be a really weird wrench in
It was like 3rd grade and 6th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a trip.
I bet.
Yeah, I think we were the
bet.
last title signed on our house, like in this county, before they shut down the courts and all that for a while.
Oh,
And
wow.
we like right under the wire, man. Yeah, it was like March 7th we moved, and then it got weird. Yeah.
Then it got weird. Speaking of weird, people always ask me when a drum kit is on the show.
Yeah.
Cody, they always say to me, because when we started the show about a year ago, I was like, there's going to be no drums on this show. It's going to be strictly lyric driven, and we're only going to be talking about the nitty gritty. And a few months ago, we had Benny Seidlinger on here, and, you know, he was in the bootstraps and just,
That's
you
the
know,
one I saw.
really twisted
It's like,
my
okay,
arm.
we could do this.
Yeah, really twisted my arm, and so we got the drum kit on here. That was a pretty small kit, and now we have this. Can we get a close up on this thing? Look at this right here. Look at this satellite
This
dish.
is a human hand.
I'm so sorry. The precedent I was subverting.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
John, I'm curious to know, how many weird instruments do you have in your collection?
Oh my God, Jesus.
It's like uncountable almost. Like it's.
Yeah. He's like a library.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah,
I apologize for the stupid answer, but yeah, it's stupid.
Well, the first time I met
Yeah.
you was at Lopez last year, and you were playing pan flute or something along that line.
Had a number of flutes.
Yeah.
Some kind of
And I'm like, oh man, that's awesome. And then all of a sudden I see you on stage and you're ripping guitar. Just absolutely shredding.
It's a
And-
compulsion.
Yeah.
I just like can't.
Is that what you do all day, is just play?
If I could.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to work, it would
Right.
be dangerous. I would. Yeah.
Right.
I would be doing that all day.
I think we have one of the most prolific musicians I've ever met. This guy. I always see him with a different instrument in his hand.
Yeah.
And that big thing. But speaking of big things, right here,
Yes, sir.
Lopez Uncovered Music Festival. If you have a cover band, don't even bother applying.
Thank you.
Don't even bother. I'm sorry, my friends over at County Rose who help us fund this place. You're not welcome.
You're welcome to come.
You're welcome to come. Yeah,
You're just
yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
play.
No.
But you can write some originals.
Yeah,
and
You write some
come
original
on out.
tunes,
Like, that's
bring
the
them on
idea.
out. That's right. Hey, I could get away with it. Okay, I could get away with it. Chad was here earlier. He knows I'm gonna talk some trash. Anyway, Lopez Uncovered, one of the best music festivals I have ever played. It was an absolutely amazing time last year. It's the first weekend of August, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and the people there are so kind. The hospitality is some of the best you're ever going to see. The facilities that they put on, they got a Bob and Woody stage.
Yes, sir.
It's a simultaneous stage. So one group is playing, they're setting up for the next one. It's nonstop music all day, and you guys are expanding Friday a little bit, from what I understand. And yeah, if you got a band, if you're local around the area, be sure to look this guy up, apply, because it's one of those things. A lot of places say apply, and a lot of them
Yeah, you never hear back.
you never hear back. This is one where if you got a new band, if you feel like you're doing something interesting, you have a high probability of actually getting some playing time in here. These guys are about the new music, and we really commend you and we really applaud you guys for putting this thing on. This is a brilliant festival, and it's a whole lot of fun. Bootstraps played there last year. Friends for the Ghost were there. They absolutely slayed.
Yeah, they did.
Yes,
They
did.
had an amazing set, and man, there's just going to be more of it as we keep expanding. Some songwriters there that I would have never seen had I not been at that festival. And it was just an amazing group of people. So
That's the coolest part of that is all the little connections that get made and all the bills that happen after
Yes.
that festival.
got a little scanny thingy. Scan it.
Scan it.
Scan it.
Scan it.
Yes. All right, this next one, Blood Moon.
Blood Moon.
Let's take her away.
broken hand still makes a fist, and a broken bird still tries to fly away. I cut out my eyes and I'll never see you walk away. I don't wanna laugh no more without you there. Frog song at dusk, my birds are singing at dawn. Sundogs hounding hills, and my blood moon is bleeding out. My blood moon is bleeding now. I'm still breathing in. I'm bleeding out. I'm breathing in. I'm bleeding out. And a broken leg still tries to stand up, and my broken heart still tries to love you still. I cut off my hands and I'll never ever push you away. I don't wanna laugh no more without you there. Frog song at dusk, birds are singing at dawn. Sundogs hounding hills, and my blood moon is bleeding out. Blood moon is bleeding now. I'm still breathing in. I'm bleeding out. I'm breathing in. Well, I'm bleeding out. Broken bank don't pay the rent. Broken home, it ain't your fault. Cut out my eyes and I'll never see you walk away. I don't wanna laugh no more without you. Without you there. Frog song at dusk, my birds are singing at dawn. Sundogs hounding hills, and my blood moon is bleeding out. My blood moon is bleeding out. I'm still breathing in. I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in. I'm bleeding out. And I'm breathing in. And I'm bleeding out.
it gonna end? Is it gonna end?
It's got to end with the thunder every time.
I love it. I love it. Frog song at dusk, birds singing at dawn. Where do you find all these punchy? Like I keep talking about the anecdotal aspects of your writing. Where do you find this stuff?
That's just Lopez springtime.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Right now.
yeah, right
You're
now.
right now.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, nighttime. The frog song is just really loud.
Really loud.
Really loud. It's constant, and then in the morning, man, the birds are going.
Birds
So
are going.
this is their time. And, so I mean, those lyrics, yeah. And then I needed the sundog hounding hills. I just need another animal to get in there to get me to the blood moon bleeding out.
I see.
Yeah, breathing in, bleeding out. I needed that refrain. So
Yeah, it's a song of perpetual yin and yang is what I kind of...
yeah, I
Right.
hang out a lot in like the bittersweet, the half and half,
Yeah.
the middle spots, the not quite this, not quite that's.
Right.
Yeah,
Riding the fence.
that's right.
Y'all got a show coming up in
We
May.
do.
The 28th at Vita's on
Lopez.
On Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys going to be playing some all the originals, I'm assuming, completely original set?
Nothing but covers.
Nothing
Straight
but
up.
covers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna kick off with Mustang Sally.
Yeah, and then you're
Yeah.
going to go into low places.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Straight at the low place. Yeah. Yeah. We'll try something different. I figure. You know. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be.
Well, low places is going to be led by the synthesizer.
Oh yeah. We should probably have like.
I don't really know this song.
we got
probably-
time to learn.
We should have 40 minutes of just Doug, probably. We joke that like Doug's like
Yeah.
like avant-garde like element to bring to our shows is that he can just surf the net the entire time like we're playing. Like he doesn't really have to play, and he can just like go shopping. He can do whatever.
Yeah.
Check my email.
Yeah,
the email.
and we should project that onto like the back. So
That-
like
there
just
we go,
whenever
that's a
Doug's
part of the
surfing,
show.
Yeah, it's just Doug's,
Part of the light show.
Doug's internet
Yeah.
world becomes our
Search
backdrop.
history.
Yeah, right. Search history.
Doing some weird arts and crafts there, Doug.
Yeah.
That's not what my autocomplete does.
So we're in the moon territory.
We're in the moons. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put the moons together.
Nice. So jellyfish moon.
Jellyfish moon.
Why don't you take it away and we'll talk about it after.
Well, once upon my little life, I was waiting on a harvest moon. Now I'm waiting on a jellyfish moon so I can rise with the tide. It's always drifting away from me. And I can see the shore. I can see the shore drifting away. All I ever wanted to be, just a slightly better version of me. To shake off this family tree so I can ride with the tide. It's always drifting away from me. And I can see the shore. I can see the shore drifting away. Well, all I ever wanted to do, drift a little closer to you. Here comes the jellyfish moon so I can rise with the tide. It's always pushing me back to you. And I can see the shore. I can see the shore. I can see the shore drifting away. shore, drifting away.
Jellyfish Moon, and talking about Jellyfish Moon, this beautiful cover here. You said
Yeah.
it was illustrated by your daughter?
Abigail.
Yeah. Isn't this just a great cover? I love it. It's so eye catching. All I want to be is all I ever wanted to be is a slightly better version of me. Shake off this family tree so I can rise with the tide. Tell me about that line. The family tree.
The family tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something that keeps coming into the works.
Well, just trying to give my kids something better than what I got, you know. And you can't pick your family tree, but you can do what you can with it.
I love that sentiment. It's absolutely true.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about it when I was listening to you guys. This music, you know, you got the Cascadia flag right there. It's so representative of the region in that it's folk based, but living in this kind of technochromatic world along with everything else. So it has that metaphysical aspect, adding texture to everything you guys do. And I really enjoy that aspect about your music. Is it that way by design, or has it kind of just grown into that?
Yeah. I mean, it kind of just grew into that, I would say. Like, we started out super analog, I mean, by creed, you know, tube amps and everything acoustic and that we could. And we played that way forever. But then, I don't know. I mean, I guess we kind of just fell into this a little bit. And you've been kind of in that world for a long time too.
Yeah, John's got a lot of both of these two. Yeah. They have. I mean, Anna has an entire album that's produced out of Ableton.
Yeah.
that you should speak to.
Whiskey Fingers.
Yeah, Whiskey
wow.
Fingers.
It's awesome.
It's spelled weird. W-I-S-K-I-E, no space, fingers. This was my COVID project. I got into Ableton, got completely hooked for a good year and a half there. Like I would wake up already thinking about it, and at the end there was a record.
And it's
Yeah.
awesome.
COVID is one of those interesting things that kind of happened in our society, where I noticed a lot of artists really came into themselves, or a lot of new artists emerged from it. And it's one of those positive things that we were able to take from COVID, and really kind of, amidst all the craziness, the artists were able to really kind of drive.
Everybody woodshedded, you know. Live performance was so dead, and everybody kind of went in their bedroom and figured out what to do.
Yeah, all you can do is write, record, and practice at that point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're all a little bit better for it, right?
Yeah. We, I mean, I made Breadwinner, that record, kind of right before COVID, so I put out that record during COVID, and we
Breadwinner.
And then we practiced. We rehearsed under a tarp outside of Doug's house for the next year and a half, rehearsing just that record to do an album release show. We were like, maybe this month. No, maybe this month. And so, like, rain or shine, we were out there with a fire and a tarp playing. We had 6 of us going for over a year to get ready. And then instead of doing an album release show, we made a festival. So that's how the festival came about. It's
that's how the festival.
Let's make a festival.
We're gonna perform underneath a tarp, and eventually it becomes a and that's how most festivals, from what I understand, actually start. We got this one Stories of the Mountain song. It was raining. We were on a back porch. 12 singer-songwriters right there, and that's how that started.
There you go.
Similar to you guys, and I hear Subdued String Band is a similar situation as well. Just really small, and just ended up just snowballing into
Something
this.
with the tarp, bad weather.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get you going.
Glutton for punishment, but a glutton for howling to the moon, right?
That's
and
right.
That's really what musicians are, is just coyotes.
That's true. I'll buy that.
Doug, you're building a pool.
I am.
Yeah, I heard about this. Tell
I
us about
built
that.
Mike.
What's that?
I said, pass the mic to Doug. Let's hear about this pool.
Yeah, and it's kind of ironic. My last name is Poole.
Pool.
That's my name.
Doug's
And
Poole
my
building
brother's
a
last
pool
name
with
is
money
Poole.
that is pooled.
And my wife's name is Poole. So the 3 Pools are building a pool. What's that?
With money that is pooled. He wrote this in your guys'.
This is a setup.
This is clearly a setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a contractor.
Oh, nice.
That's my day job.
Awesome.
And we're building a pool on Lopez, which is going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a public pool or a private?
It is. It'll be it's by a public or a private nonprofit is building it.
Nice.
And then it'll be for the public.
Awesome.
Yeah, 2 pools actually.
So do people not swim out in the ocean?
Oh, people do, but I think they'd appreciate some
Clean
nice 88 degree, water to teach their kid how to swim. and
Right.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that we don't have a pool and we live on an island is there's a lot of kids who don't know how to swim. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Good.
Been a long time coming. It's awesome.
Long time.
You're doing
This is
it.
a project that's been coming on for a long time.
There's been a pool coming soon. Sign for
yeah,
a while.
7 years.
Maybe longer.
So
Living off island now, what do you notice that mainlanders do that island folks don't? What's the number one
Boy.
thing that kind of stuck out to you? I'm sure there's a few.
There's a bunch of things, bunch of differences. I mean, on Lopez, everybody waves at everybody driving, and that's there's a really neat piece of I know you, we're in this together, kind of.
Right. And I noticed that it was the first time I've ever been to Lopez.
Yes, you'll notice that right off,
Yeah.
and we don't do that here. We just drive around by,
Yeah.
and,
Even you just walked up to me. We had never met in person yet. Up until that point, we've been texting each other for close to a year. At that point, we're in a coffee house, and
oh yeah, is that how that happened?
yeah, that's how we met.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's different for sure. There's a lot that comes with both ways of living. Just got to pick your route.
And you got to go to the island and see it. And this is your chance right here. I'm telling you all, right here. If you're not in a band, you need to go and watch. But if you do have a band, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, August.
Up quick, so yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have camping this year, and we're
Ooh.
expanding. Yeah, it's August 1st and 2nd. We're gonna have camping down the road, and there's beer garden, lots of food vendors, kids program was great last year,
And everything
will
is
be
right
again.
there. You guys are really well located.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's right in the
We're-
middle of the
we're
village.
central.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm telling you, it's going to be the highlight of your summer.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
It will be. It was the
wanna
highlight.
volunteer,
It was
we
one of the
can
highlights of
use
mine.
you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could use volunteers if you want to plug in, be a part of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You're
Come
going to see
on,
us
bring it
there.
on.
Believe it. Believe it. All right. Ghost in the Fog.
Goes to the fog.
Not
Not
in
the frog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although,
It's a different song.
yeah.
And I am the ghost you met in '94. And I am the ghost with the ice cream scoop. And I am the ghost who fell in love with you. And I could not move on because you asked me to. I would haunt your end of days. The ghost in the fog. beside you now. And I am the ghost above your bed. And I am the ghost that you are now married to. And I could not move on. You asked me to, and I would haunt your end of days. Ghost in the fog. 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 And I'm standing over you now. And I am the ghost, and I am deep in your lungs. And I am the ghost that you are now married to. And I could not move on. Asked me to, and I would haunt your end of days. The ghost in the fog.
That's the ending.
Now it's really over. Yeah. My bad there.
That was awesome. That's the idea, man. We got you.
Whew. Anna's over there putting on a clinic on how to utilize that 6-string bass right there. Hot damn. Whew. Ghost in the fog. I am a ghost with the ice cream scoop.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's just it's one of those songs, and again that anecdotal aspect of your writing. Those lines, they stick with you and they stand out. And I wrote down, in reflection, those people we were often become ghosts amidst our own reinventions, right? But we still take that all with us.
Yeah.
And am I hitting what you're going after there?
I mean, I think that's awesome, and there's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, absolutely.
Where you're going,
No.
you know? This song kind of, it just comes from a conversation with my wife about, you know, if I go first, I got to stick around. So that means I need to like haunt her.
I
So
see.
I was like, all right, I'm just, I'll go
I
straight
see.
ghost, and I'll just haunt you.
Yeah.
Until you're ready.
And
Yeah.
I'm just there.
Yeah. And so it's kind of a
You ready to
story
croak
song.
today, honey?
Like.
All right, I'm here.
Yeah, like I'm ready to go. Like we got a plan, So, yeah, it feels good to have a plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, either way, it's a gorgeous song.
Well, thank you. Yeah, these guys rip it. Man.
Yeah.
There was some serious space symbol action going on over here.
When does it come to you to do something like that?
I don't know. I'm just kind of getting into the vibe. Like,
Yeah.
it's got to be a little ghosty, little, you know, out of the ordinary.
Right.
Something catch me off guard.
Yeah.
I had those little LD. I'm just saying this,
Yeah.
like that's what a ghost sounds like in my mind. And
Yeah.
I did it, and they're like, "You got to do that." I'm like, "Are you serious?" So, like,
Right.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Got rid of them this season.
We have a master of synthetic feedback in our midst.
Oh, it's true. There's more on the way.
Yeah. I love it. Well, let's get into next tune, False Spring.
We're dropping false.
Oh,
We're
we
going,
are.
straight to. Yeah, I should have told you.
Would have been nice to know that.
Yeah, sorry.
Awkward.
False start. We're going happy endings.
Awesome.
We might have a surprise one for you at the end, though.
Okay.
With
Sweet.
Poole.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Happy endings, right? Yeah. I start this, right? Yes. Okay.
And I would like to write a song that's to be sung the day that I die. And if by chance I am a bird by then, I sing along as I fly by, and that's a happy ending. From the other side, and that's a happy ending. Other side. And I would like to hold your hand from out beyond and along those lines. And if by grace I am a wave by then, I come to you, the rising tide, and that's a happy ending. From the other side, and that's a happy ending. From the other side. Passengers on this broken wing. It's funny how time flies by. The memories of the
right, man.
Sweet.
Oh. I'm really coming around and understanding your writing more as an artist, and it seems that everything has this underlying tone of, if I'm good to everyone today and take it day by day and be good, and just everything will be all right, is kind of like your motto.
Yeah, that's pretty true. I tell my kids, do the next right thing.
Right.
What's the next right thing?
What's the next right thing?
Just do the next right thing. That's
Tell
all
me
you
what
gotta
that means. Break that down a little bit.
Well, like, it's so easy to get overwhelmed thinking about like the end product, you know, like whatever that is, whatever goal that is, and it's just a bunch of steps. And so if you break it down, just what's the next right step for that goal, and like if you're doing your best, that's plenty, you know. If you did your best,
Yeah.
you study hardest, took the test, you did your best, fine.
Yeah.
Whatever you get, it's fine.
Yeah.
But just do your best.
And that's really the human lesson, the human experience in a
It's
in a
pretty simple.
nutshell. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It takes us a long time to learn sometimes.
But yeah.
And I just, I love that. There needs to be more positivity in the world. And what I love about all of these songs that were played here today was there wasn't any, notion of trying to impress anybody. There wasn't any synthetic aspect of anything you guys do at all. I feel everything is 100% real. It's honest art, and just you don't see that,
Oh, cool.
You don't see that everywhere, and I mean it. That's just not me talking. I really do. I've thoroughly enjoyed the day, and you got one more for us.
We got one more. We actually got two if you want.
Two?
Yeah, I mean, if it's cool,
We'll do it. We'll do it.
Okay.
I'm actually not on this next one. Tried to be, but I felt like I wasn't really adding. So.
It's okay. You could just add just right there, or over there.
The stage.
Okay. Ready?
Know you as my mother, I'll know you as my friend. I know you as my mother, I'll know you as my kin. I know you in the waves, I'll know you in the wind. I know you as my mother, I'll know you as my friend. I'll know you from a stranger. I'll know you in a crowd. And I'll meet you on those tide lands. For her frozen mouth, I'll meet you in the middle. I'll meet you halfway. And I'll meet you on those tide lands on any goddamn day. We're leaving in the morning. We're leaving for dawn. We're leaving in the morning. We're gonna leaving in the dawnlight, the dawnlight. Gonna meet you in the middle, between the living and the gone. We're gonna meet you on that hard road, the one you've been traveling on, the one you can travel on. I know you from a stranger, and I know you any crowd, and I'll meet you on those tidelands before her swollen mouth. We're leaving in the morning. We hope you're hanging on. We're barely hanging on. We're gonna meet you in the dawnlight and Donna's light. We're gonna meet you in the middle, between 11 and the gun. We're gonna meet you on that hard road, the one you've been traveling on, the one you could travel on.
About that one.
That song's for my mother-in-law. She passed a couple years ago. That one's her song.
I remember you playing that one in Lopez, and I
Yeah.
absolutely loved it. And I came up to you and I talked to you about it a little bit.
Yeah, you did. That's why I wanted to do it today.
Yeah. Man, that's really good stuff. And I'll tell you what, when somebody brings a xylophone and a bow, don't ever think to yourself, maybe that's not going to work, because if they brought it, they're serious.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, we're not messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that man brings a bow and something,
Yeah.
brings a bucket, you look out.
Yeah.
It
Exactly.
doesn't matter.
Exactly. Exactly. He's like, we're going to put on a concert. Let me just stop at the Sherwin-Williams real quick.
Yep. Every band practice there's a moment where we all get together, we do our thing, play a couple songs, whatever, and then John's like, "Can I show you guys something?" And that's the moment. That's when you get introduced to a new friend, a new toy.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. We got one more.
One more.
Let's go. Anna, come back on in.
Oh
here.
yeah, we need Anna.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
Oh,
It's
thank
been
you
an
for
absolute
having us.
Pleasure.
It's been awesome.
And yeah, loved seeing you guys last summer. I'm excited to see you guys again this summer, but I'm even more excited that you guys are here. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you for making the trip.
Absolutely.
Even setup was a dream. We've had a lot of bands in here with less, and we've did a lot more scrambling.
Awesome.
And I'll tell you what, it's just been a fine day of music. So what's this tune called?
The song is called Olympic Mountains.
All righty, we'll take it away.
Ready?
Well, I'll put you on my back, I would put you on my shoulders, my son, being broken, I don't care. Yeah, we'll take you by the hand and we can go arm in arm. I got switchbacks in my blood, I swear. And well, we ain't home until we cross those Cascades. We got Salisbury in our mouths, on our tongues. Yeah, we ain't home until we see that sunset on the Olympic mountain. Child!
we are.
We ain't home until we cross those Cascades.
Stop spraying our mouths and on our tongues.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, that's the one you're gonna sing on. That one.
If you want me to be on that one, I'll do it with you.
Alright.
That's a killer song. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you all.
Kaizen, everybody. God damn.
Yeah.
They were great when I saw them last summer. They've gotten even better since. The quirky band and Hometown Heroes. You guys should know about them. You should listen to them. And you should come to this.
Please do.
Once again. Yeah.
Lopez Uncovered.
Lopez
August 1st and
Uncovered
2nd.
Music Festival.
We're
August
online.
1st
We do have a
and 2nd.
website. You know. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. All kinds of
Yes.
stuff. All right. Thanks, Chad.
I'm Cascade Cody. I'm gonna be at the Lyman March 21st with Marika Clymer for Grand Old Time at the Lyman. Shameless plug, but Marika's a great player. So
All right.
we love you guys. Final statements. Anything? They done said it, folks.
Yeah, I'm spent. I'm ready. Thank you. Yeah, it's an amazing production.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to come do this show, do it.
Oh yeah.
It's a blast.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's gonna
This
be
is a
fun.
special part of Bellingham right here.
Thank you guys so
Really,
much.
really special. Man, we don't have anything on the books until May. Yeah, so May 28th at Vita's on Lopez.
Yep.
My garage.
And then John's Garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna go on down?
We'll probably put something else together before then, but
In
you know,
there, yeah.
yeah, we're slow.
All right, this is Grand Old Time in the Space Age. I'm Cascade Cody. These folks are Kaizen. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you sometime.
Next time.
Yeah, we're working on the schedule. We love y'all. Bye-bye. Y'all come back now. You hear?